Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a little review and a little talk about longboarding. The review is going to be on my Lush Legend X-Flex longboard, which I've had for about 7 months now, since my birthday. And I'm going to say how I got into longboarding and why I recommend this board in particular, because it is a fantastic board, you know, really good. And I've used about 4 different boards now, 4 or 5 different boards, and I can say that this is my favourite. And that's not just because it's mine, but it is my favourite. And I'd like to start off with this. I'm a beginner, you know, there's not a lot that I can do. You know, I've started to learn a few tricks, but I want to get into the whole longboard dancing, you know, and then been able to do a few tricks to be a bit flashy, you know. And but generally, the main thing I use it for is cruising down the seafront. You know, it's lovely. It's such an easy way to get around. It's probably the easiest way to get one from A to B, as long as you don't have any rough surfaces. It's simple, easy, and just amazing. I love it. And my friend also bought a longboard. His was about £85, and which still seems a lot, but that's fairly cheap for a longboard. And I can't recommend that, because his it's not on the same level, you know. Like this, you can pick this up for 170 for the standard setup, but his is just not as smooth. You have to work much harder when using it, which is not really the point. I don't think it doesn't roll for as long. I think the wheels don't spin as well. It's got cheaper wheels on it. It's got cheaper trucks, cheaper bushings. The board itself's made out of a cheaper construction, you know, and everything you can feel it all. So even though I may be a beginner, I'm appreciating the good board. The board itself is, I'll bring it up so we can have a little look. The board itself is 100% Canadian maple, and these are the standard trucks on here, and it's got woven into there, like it's got layers of fiberglass, which is what makes it so bouncy and springy, which it is very springy, really nice. So yeah, that's the construction. It's 45.75 inches long, so it's a big board, and it's about 9 inches wide, I think. So you know, it's got a lot of foot room for your feet to go. You know, you've got both kicks on either end. You can do some, I've seen on YouTube people do some mad stuff with them. You know, I'm just starting to get the basics going. A couple of things I've changed. I changed which I really can recommend, is here. The bushings, I put some, the ones that it come with were too stiff, so they weren't allowing me to turn tightly. They were really had to put a lot of weight to turn, and you know, I didn't want that. You know, that shouldn't be like that, I don't think. It was more like a downhill setup, you know, really stiff. So I bought some, they're called orangutan nipples, and I know it's an odd name, but these are the medium compounds, so they're not the softest, not the hardest, but the one in the middle. And they transform the board. Like, you literally, it's like riding a different board, you know. It's much better. It's not much less, it's not like it's lost a lot of stability. It's still stable and you still go at high speed, but you can really carve now, you know, really carve tight, and that's much more enjoyable for me. So I highly recommend them. They're only £13, and I mean, there's obviously other good bushings out there, but them ones are fantastic. I also, the wheels are standard. I mean, when I do wear the wheels out, which will be in a long time from now, I expect, I'll probably get some different ones, you know, and try out some new things. But these are absolutely fine. I mean, there's no problem with them. I did knacker, I went through a load of water, and it was seawater, and I did knacker my first set of bearings. So I've upgraded them to some called Reds. I can't remember what they're. Bones Reds, I think. Yeah, Bones Reds, and they're about £30, and they're very good. I mean, you know, the bearings that come with are good. These ones are slightly smoother, slightly better, but you know, any good bearings will be fine. But yeah, so the board itself is very nice. The actual, if you're actually thinking of buying a board and thinking of getting into it, I recommend the whole thing. You know, it's actually a really nice experience. I've met 3 or 4 new people from doing longboarding. You know, it's quite a rare thing where I'm from. I know in America, I think it's a bit bigger in America. From where I am, skateboarding's the big thing. Longboarding you don't hear much of, but you meet another longboarder, you know, it's like instant connection. You start speaking, and I've met 3 or 4 new people from doing it. And there's a Facebook community on it as well, which is pretty cool. And the overall experience is brilliant, you know, so something definitely I'd say is worth getting into. It's good for fitness, you know, it is really in the summer. If you're pushing hard and you go for it, you know, you can definitely, it's definitely a good fitness workout. I'll give you a little show of how flexible it is, if you like. Right, I have to hold on to something because I don't want to slip from underneath me. That's basically touching the floor there, you know, that's very flexible board, very bouncy and springy. So yeah, but there it goes. But yeah, so if you like the video, I'd say get that board if you're looking at buying a good board. And if you like the video, give me a like, subscribe. I'll be doing a lot more videos similar to this, you know, just general stuff. And leave us a comment if there's anything you want to add, you know, any of your own experiences. And thanks for watching.